Out. All right, so here we go. So I will just be modeling this but you will be Pat's customers, okay, not mine. I'm just the teacher here. And I just want to give you a little bit of background on Mary Kay. And I have to say, when I'm looking down, I still use my cheat sheets. And I teach consultants to do that too, not to feel like you have to memorize it. And also because things are changing and it's hard to always memorize new things. So, I mean, this part I know, but so just to give you a little background on Mary Kay, the company and the products. It was started by a woman, Mary Kay Ash, in 1963. So we're like 62 years old. And she wanted to empower women to be in charge of their own time, set their own goals, be who they want to be. And, you know, keep in mind, this was back in the 60s where women had to ask their husband's permission to open up a bank, get a loan or something. They needed their signature. She tells stories like that. But there's no testing on animals. All the products are made here in the US, Dallas, to be specific. We're very environmentally responsible. We have a 0% landfill and a very aggressive corporate recycling program. And Mary Kay gives back mostly a lot of money to support domestic violence shelters around the US and to research to fight cancers affecting women. And there's on all the products, there's a 100% unconditional guarantee. So that if you were to get anything and you're using it, and then you're not in love or not the right color or not the right formula, whatever, you can give it back. And Mary Kay backs up that guarantee. So Pat or any consultant doesn't lose money. Mary Kay backs it up. And here's what we're going to do tonight. So you're going to basically experience a deep cleansing daily skincare line that's customized for your skin. Pat gave you the little bags of goodies, and we're going to be using an eye cream that improves dark circles and puffiness and fine lines and wrinkles. And we're going to have some extra little spa treatments. Your skin is going to be all ready for bed. Like all you're going to have to do is brush your teeth. I should have told you to wear your pajamas. Yeah, so we're not going to focus on makeup tonight, okay? And then at the end, you guys will you can set up a follow-up beauty experience. And at that follow-up, you can do a makeup look if that's what you're into. It could be a full color makeover. It could be a checkup for the neck up, which is always recommended that when you get products, Pat is making sure that you are happy with everything and, you know, making adjustments and a chance to get some free products. So at the end, Pat will give you each a quick call to individually answer any questions and address concerns. And if you have a question she can't answer, she's going to text me right away and I'll give her the answer. But Pat does know a lot about the products. And if you'd like to host to get free products, at your second appointment, you can set that up with Pat. So we'll get it started now. So if you guys you have a little book in your packet, and if you turn to page 4, where's my little book? This is what we're going to be focusing on today, right? You have this little book, right? Something like that. So if you turn to page 4, the miracle set, that's what we're going to be doing today. So you can see here that there's 4 products. It's a 1, 2, 3 in the morning and a 1, 2, 3 at night. And the products come with a 4-in-1 cleanser, an antioxidant moisturizer, and then there's a daytime defender and a nighttime recovery. So those are the 4 products. And each of these products that you're going to be trying tonight, do I have the set here? No, I don't have it. I have the individuals to show you as we go along. But each of the products contain what they call the ABCs for skin: antioxidants that provide advanced protection from all the free radicals that age your skin and protect yourself from the blue light coming out of computers that cause premature aging. It has B, brightening agents to promote a more even skin tone, and collagen, which is our best friend. So like Lisa tells me how long did you say you're teaching?
26 years.
I can't believe that. You look about 26. And so now that I know that you're, teaching that long, I know you're in the age where the collagen is going bye-bye, right? So there's ways to promote the regrowth of collagen. Yay. So the first step is our 4-in-1 cleanser. So I don't know if you did this. Did you label them A, B, C, D? You did.
Yes, I did.
So A is your 4-in-1 cleanser. So what you're going to do is you're going to open it up and dampen your face. And a damp face, the cleanser goes further. You don't use as much, okay? So dampen your face, apply a little bit of the cleanser, save some for tomorrow. Avoid the eye area because there's exfoliants in there. And you're going to just, rub in, oops, I just pressed on my keyboard and it made you guys go away. There, you're back. And you're just going to go up and out, okay? And then you'll be removing your cleanser with a wet cloth and pat dry, okay? So while you guys go ahead and do that, wet your face, put it on, and then take it off. And so I just want to explain why they call this 4-in-1 cleanser and what the benefits are. And it cleanses, so this is what it looks like. It cleanses to remove the complexion dulling impurities and makeup, any makeup that you're wearing. It exfoliates, it's a mild exfoliant that's general enough to use daily, and it gets rid of the dead skin cells, which leave a dull complexion, and it cleans pores. In there, the third thing it does is the toner to restore the proper pH balance to your skin. And then fourth, there's a skin brightener in there. So all that in this. So once you've gotten that on and off, then we're going to go on to, before we just finish our daily skincare, which is just a 1, 2, 3, like I said, at night, and a 1, 2, 3 in the morning. Before we go on to the rest of the skincare, we're going to do a special treatment on our face. And I know you're going to love it because everybody does. So everybody's pretty good there. So where's my little... Why is it not here? Okay, I'm not showing you the actual product because I thought I had it here. And if you want to get it, Pat, I don't want you to miss this though. Just let it go. We'll show a picture at the end. But, oh, I know what I can do. There's a picture of it, what we're going to do next on page, where's that charcoal mask? Where is it? Is that gone too? They took it away now. Okay, but it looks like a tube like this, only it's white and green. All right, it looks just like that. Anyway, this special treatment is a fan favorite. It's called the charcoal mask. You're going to experience how this treatment declogs your pores right away, and it brightens your skin after even the first time you use it. So and it's black, it's coal. So it's actually activated coal, and you want to avoid your eyes, okay? And you can start applying that. Now, if you have a lot of, most of our pores, larger pores are in this section, the nose and here. So at least get that, but you can put it on your whole face if you'd like, but at least put it on this part, and you'll see how your skin looks brighter. And you'll see how much smaller your pores look after once. So go ahead and do that. And you all know you have I can show you what the sample looks like is this, right? Yeah, you got, yes, that's how you'll know. When it comes out black, you know you got the right product. And then we're gonna take pictures. No, I'm kidding. We could though, for yourselves. But
Are we
what you
just, you said, are we just putting it here by our pores?
now that at least just by there, but feel
Okay.
free to put it on your whole face. Just avoid your eye area and, you know, of course, not on your lips. Okay. Um, Sometimes it depends on the type of skin you have. Like if you have combination of oily skin, I would recommend just using it. If you have normal to dry skin, you can just put it on this area, but it does really brighten your skin. So yeah. And
Washing this off or rubbing this in?
we're gonna we're gonna wash it off in a few minutes. We're gonna
Okay.
let it dry. So you want it to be where you don't see your skin poking through. You know, so make it a little right. Make it a little
Thicker.
thicker. That's the word. Make it a little thicker, Dana. Okay, on your nose.
Guys, it says the deep cleansing charcoal mask.
Yes.
The little green at the bottom.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
My daughter's looking at me like, Mom,
Yeah.
what's going on your face?
How old's your daughter? Is she old enough to have some?
She's 10, yeah. And I have an almost 3-year-old. Here,
Yeah.
Miles, say hi quick. Say hi, Miles.
Hi.
Maya, you could have used this in the shower just now.
Yeah. So, yeah, just put it on a little thicker because what's going to happen is when it's drying, you're going to actually see where the charcoal mask pulled out gunk from your pores. It's a little gross, but satisfying because activated charcoal can absorb 100 times its weight in impurities. They actually use it in the medical industry when there's been a overdose and they have to swallow a charcoal pill that absorbs the toxins. And the mask will draw everything out of your pores 3 layers deep. And you're going to see every little pore as it dries. You're going to see it working. And there's also honeysuckle. There's also honeysuckle in it that helps to kill bacteria. And navy bean actually helps brighten your skin and even out skin tone. And then there's spearmint, eucalyptus, and rosemary extract that gives you that aromatherapy. Can you smell it? Did you smell the mask? And you generally will use this for two times a week for 20 minutes to let it dry. So Lisa, too, I would recommend making it a little thicker on your nose because that's the best part, you know, to get to apply it. But while it's drying, I was going to just do a little show and tell. We were going to try some other products on, you know, here to keep you busy and entertained while the mask is drying. And one of the things is that you got was, did you put a microdermabrasion in there?
Yes,
Was that a yes or a no?
yes.
Yes. Okay. So your microdermabrasion set looks like this, the sample, and there's a 1 and a 2. And the real microdermabrasion, I think we also have in that book, but they might have changed it. Yeah, the microdermabrasion that we're using, you could see a picture of it on the top left of page 15. You can see that's what we're doing. And we're going to just do this on the back of your hand. So save some to do on your face another day. But what microdermabrasion is all about is it is a deep exfoliant that exfoliates all your dead skin cells, makes your skin very radiant.
Sorry, my husband just walked in, so they're all like, what is going
They're all
on?
looking
Sorry.
at you. Of course, this is when they're going to walk in at this time. Of course, before COVID, when we used to do this stuff in person at people's houses, that's when like somebody rang the doorbell, you know. But what you want to do, this is going to be on your hand. You're going to take the fatter of the two, if it has a number 1 on it, otherwise the fatter of the two. And what you're going to do is just exfoliate a little bit on the back of your hand. Okay, so don't use the whole thing because you're only using this little part of your hand, and you could save it for another day. And I'm going to explain that. And then once you do that for a little while, right? What we will do is use your wet cloth to take it off. And then you're going to put step 2 on it, which is the pore minimizer. But microdermabrasion, our microdermabrasion has the exact same aluminum oxide crystals that the dermatologists use. And when you go to the dermatologist to have microdermabrasion, someone does it with a machine and it's like $225 a shot. And it's something that you really need to do more than once. And this has like 38, 40 applications in it, the box, the set, and it's the exact same thing. So what I do is I do this step 1 in the shower so that when I'm done doing this part, I just stick my face under the water and it's not a hassle to do, you know? So you do, yes, Dana.
Sorry. I know I heard you say a lot about the pores in your skin. Does it help
Yes.
with the wrinkles, or that's something different?
Fine lines, it does help with fine lines because what happens is it's when it gets rid of the dead skin cells on top, it helps to with cell turnover. So when we're really young, like your kids' age, they turn over their cells like every 24 hours. And then as we get older, that takes as much as a month. So this speeds up, and it also stimulates circulation. It brings oxygen to the surface. So yes, it does help with fine lines. There's other products that are like meant just for the lines, you know, but this is healthy for oxygen, cell turnover. And you would see when you try it in the shower that you're going to see on your hand that you can see a difference right away too. So I'm addicted to this stuff. I have it in the shower. But go ahead, if you didn't already, take off that microdermabrasion and put a little of the pore minimizer on. That kind of soothes your skin, closes up the pores. It's like what it says, it's a pore minimizer. You could use it you could use the pore minimizer daily, but you only use the first step like twice a week. So tell me when you've gotten that second step on. Yes? You got that second step? Okay. And there's a little black and gray square foil that is CC cream. And I'm going to show you what the microdermabrasion did, right? Yes. So Dana, hold that up again. Yes, you guys all got it. So again, you only want to use a little bit because we're only going to be putting it on the back of the hand. It's a little experiment that I'm showing you. And then tomorrow you can try it after you've washed and moisturized your face. And then it should be the right one for your skin color. So take a little bit out, take a dot, put it over the hand that you just did the microdermabrasion on, right? And you'll notice how it goes on. The application will be smooth. It won't be like choppy. And then put a little CC cream on the other hand that you didn't do and see if you can notice the difference. Now, what I have done, can you see it? Rayana, I see you nodding. Yes. Yes, right? And that's what it's doing to your face. Now, if the CC cream is blending in with your hand color, you might not notice it as much, but you should have been able to feel how the application goes on smoother, right? So,
So quick question, sorry, Michelle, that
no,
cream, that was based on our color and our kit?
Yours might not be exactly
It's
your color.
perfect.
It is?
Yeah,
Well,
I'm shocked.
what
Yeah.
color is yours, Rihanna? Does it,
Um,
it's
Light
small,
to medium.
light to medium is probably gonna be too light for her
yeah,
face.
for my face, but for my hands,
Yes.
yeah, maybe medium would be better.
Yes, like
Dark.
medium, even medium to deep is good for
Yes.
olive skin, okay,
Yes.
Pat?
So I'm
So,
shocked that it actually looks good on my hand though.
yes. But if you want to try it on your face, I would just try it on a small part before wash and moisturize your skin, and then you're like ghost, you know? So, good question. So, I just also, real quick, because your masks, I see your mask kind of all dry. Oh, Rayana, is there a reason you didn't want to do it? you-
So the charcoal doesn't work well with my skin. I've experienced charcoal before, so I know that about my skin. So I
Okay,
sent you a
smart.
message in the direct message, but you may not have seen that.
I might not have seen that. Okay, I
That's okay.
appreciate that.
Yeah, no
Okay,
worries.
all right, so good. I'm glad. And that's good to know. So, I just gonna do a little commercial for the Mary Kay opportunity. And I have to tell you, because I'm talking to a bunch of teachers, and I was a former teacher. Teachers do really well in Mary Kay. I just got to tell you, the skills transfer over, so anyway, what I love about the opportunity is it allows a woman to create a business with the freedom and flexibility that fits into her life based on her goals and needs. And my business fit into my life in every stage of life, because now I started when I had a newborn and 2-year-old, and now I'm a grandma, and my kids are 31 and 33, and I just became a grandma, and he's so cute. And so it fit into every area of my life, every stage of my life. And I love the positive culture, very positive environment. When I was teaching, it wasn't so positive. And I love the prizes and the fact that we can earn a car and so on. But the sisterhood, the personal growth, all of that stuff. So I'm just like dropping that little seed, because we're always looking for people that want to join us, and you would be on Pat's team if you wanted to get more information before you could even know if this is for you or not. Then I could send you some stuff. So now, before we start taking off the mask, I just want you to take a look and see if you could see these little gray circles where your pores are. That was where the charcoal mask was working and pulling out impurities. So after you take a little look at that, then what you can do is wet your cloth. And I find it the easiest way to take it off is just like spread the cloth over your face, and spread it over your face and just kind of loosen it up with your fingertips. And then you can start removing it. Yeah. So. Lisa, do you have any kids? 3. How old are they? Oh, sorry, Mickey.
That's okay. 17, 17, and 15.
Oh, twins.
Yep.
And teenagers. Mine had a 2-year spread too. Teenagers. How about you, Rayana?
13 and a half and 11.
That 2.5, 8. Yep. Getting into it. So Dana, when your kids get there, you'll have 2 people who are ahead of you to ask advice for. And one of the things, someone who was ahead of me with kids older, she said, no matter how shocking your kid tells you, like what your kid tells you something that's really shocking, just go, don't react. Okay. So that she continues to tell you things. So that came in handy because I had a daughter who, was very verbal. My son got to pull it out, but my daughter was verbal. So that was good advice. So I could, if I was shocked, she wouldn't keep opening up. So that's my little tidbit for you guys. All right, so we're all off. How does your face feel? Look? Happy? Okay. So now, one more little special treatment for our lips. I don't know if you ever tried Satin Lips, but it's a popular product in our Mary Kay line. And make sure your lips feel like satin when they're done, especially in the winter. So you have the little round thingy, right? A little, yes. And inside, you're gonna see two blobs. One's a larger blob, that's a sugar scrub. And what you're gonna do is kind of go around in little circles like that. And it's going to gently remove any of the dead skin cells there, any of the dead skin, I should say. And where did my basket go? Oh, there it is. Wait. Okay. So, yes, my little set here. So, when you're removing that, it allows the second step, the balm, to penetrate, because when you're putting like chapstick over dead skin, it doesn't really go underneath and moisturize all the skin. And so you're getting that all off once you do a little scrub. And then you could take a little bit of the lip balm and then put it on right over it. And the lip balm has shea butter in it. They both have shea butter in it. The lip balm also has vitamins A and E in it, so it's very soothing and healing for your lips. Kids of all ages can use that lip balm, and it holds in the moisture for a good 6 hours, so you're not constantly reapplying. So,
Michelle,
love how-
what is the lip balm called?
Satin lip, the whole set, the 2 steps together, which here's one of them. There's 2 tubes. One
I have-
a little larger. What's that? Oh, yeah.
I have,
2 tubes. One is the lip balm, one is the lip scrub. You can buy them separately, but they also come as a set. So it's
Satin lip balm.
satin lips.
satin
Yes.
lips.
Yeah, satin lip balm or satin lip scrub or satin lip set. Okay. And then and I'm going to do a recap at the end. So I'll review anything. All righty. So let's now we've played around with some treatments, and I know the microdermabrasion was only on your hand, but I don't like to do too much on the face the first time because you don't know who's sensitive to what, but you want to try it after your cleanser, the microdermabrasion, after your cleanser, and before any of the other products when you try it, if you do it in the shower or at the sink. Okay, so now we're getting ready for bed. We're not going to go out for the night, I'm assuming. So we're going to do, what did I just do? Here it is. I move things around. We are going to do D, nighttime recovery, right? Nighttime recovery. And this is what it looks like. You could see all the little crisp, like bubbles in there. There's pink and gray. The pink like has resveratrol in it. The other one has peptides and vitamin derivatives in it. And when you push it through the pump, it crushes the capsule that it's in. And so you're applying all those vitamins and peptides fresh. And so you can go ahead and apply that on your face, the nighttime recovery, right? Got that? And this is going to rebuild your skin's reserves and recover from what has been depleted during the day. So this is helping your skin rejuvenate and replenish while you sleep. And it contains chamomile extract, which is a very soothing ingredient. It brings like a calm to your skin. And the antioxidants and the vitamins in here. And when you wake up, your skin feels and looks fabulous. You know, there is another fabulous product that I am sold on. I've been using Mary Kay for 31 years since I started. And as through those decades, the research in skincare science has evolved and evolved, and Mary Kay stayed very competitive. One of the biggest sellers that of our as far as serums go is a serum C&E. And when they created that, this was they've updated and improved it over the years, but it was about 20 years ago. I was in my 40s, and they gave us some to go home and try. So I would just put it on boop, 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 real fast. And after about 6 weeks, I noticed that the bounce in my cheek was coming back, and a lip line and the fullness of my lips. I always had full lips as a kid. So it's not like it creates lips where there were no lips. But what happens is lips are primarily made of collagen. That's why, older people have thinner lips, because you're losing collagen. And so just by going like this, I didn't realize what I was doing. So a few months later, I went to a seminar, a conference, and I got to meet one of the scientists that was behind creating it. And when I told her what I saw, she said that was the regrowth of healthy collagen. So it works. I even put it on here. So it's a supplement to your skincare. It's not a skincare in of itself, but I just wanted to share that. And then the very last product, as far as the skincare goes, the 1, 2, 3, is our antioxidant moisturizer. So that is letter B. Okay, letter B. So go ahead, and you know what? You don't need a lot of moisturizer. It lasts a really long time. So start out, just give you an idea, a dot on your forehead, your nose, your chin, cheek. Blend that in. Then if you feel like you need more, go ahead and add more. In fact, I always tell people, this is the Microdermabrasion Refine. The antioxidant moisturizer looks like this. I always tell people to turn it like cap up and squeeze up, because when you go like this, more than you need comes out. So this lasts a really long time. Now, how does your skin feel after you put that on? Yes, that's a yes, a nod. It feels good. Okay, it's very antioxidant rich. That's why they call it antioxidant moisturizer. And that will help to reduce the look of fine lines. It will help improve firmness. And it boosts hydration for 12 hours. So if you're using it in the morning and night, you're basically keeping your skin hydrated 24 hours. Okay. So then if you feel moisturizer hanging on after like not even a minute, you either use too much or it's the wrong formula for you. Okay. So, so a little bit goes very far. And then the last step, which is so important in the anti-aging world of things, is the eye cream. And so you have this little guy called E. Yes. Okay. So, the eye cream. Okay, well, the eye cream is in the picture, and you know what? I forgot to do one thing. Did you include the Fabulous sheet, Pat?
Not sure.
The Fabulous sheet. I guess if you're not sure, you probably didn't. It says Fabulous along the top. Okay. Okay.
Sorry.
So the eye cream. Let's just jump to eye cream. Okay, so what you want to do is, how I was taught, is you use your ring finger when you're handling your eye area, because it's weak weakest finger on your hand and it'll apply a very light pressure automatically. This skin under here you can feel is very much more thin and fragile than over here. And so it shows the damage the easiest and it's the easiest to stretch out. Plus, did you know that there's no oil glands right under here? So it can't moisturize or hydrate itself. And dermatologists actually say, and you could even see this on Google, that you know, time to start an eye cream when you're 25. Now I got that memo about 20 years too late, so it's not ever too late, okay? So what you do is you start here and you pat it this way, because, and it's a habit for me now, because when you go this way, you might not be aware that you're stretching this delicate skin out. So you just go around, get the whole thing right in the crow's feet area, and then do both eyes that way. And this also improves multiple signs of skin aging and fatigue, the look of fatigue, including fine lines, dullness, firmness, and improves the texture. And it visibly brightens the eye area. And this too, like the moisturizer, provides moisturization for 12 hours. So if you put it on in the morning and you put it on at night, you're keeping your eye area hydrated all day. And it contains an algae extract, which helps to prevent under eye puffiness, and it reduces the pigment that contributes to dark circles. So the under eye area, this eye cream it also absorbs very quickly. So if you wear eye makeup, you don't have to wait too long to put it on at all. So let me see what else. Are you having fun yet? Yes, you're being nice. This is what you're going to use tomorrow. This is the Daily Defender, right? And what is that? You want to use it in this order. I don't know if you have I don't know if you have a pen and paper, but what you want to, it's only 3 steps, but you want to use this step last, okay? So you would use your cleanser, your moisturizer. So it's A, B, and C. ABC, that's easy to remember. Okay, that's the order you're going to use this. And this is the Daily Defender. And then you put on your eye cream again at night. I mean, on last, okay, night and day. And what this does is it has SPF 30 in it. It delays the visible signs of skin aging, protects your skin from UVA and UVB rays. It has this prickly pear extract that strengthens the skin's moisture barrier, and it helps to keep basically it keeps the good things in, and it's like a barrier and keeps the bad things out. And it helps to improve uneven skin tone and reduces the look of fine lines. So, at this point, what I want to do is just a recap. Now, Dana, you were asking specifically about fine lines. And if I don't answer your questions by the end of this, and you still have questions on that, let Pat know when you're talking to her. And if she doesn't have the answer, she can ask me, but I might answer your question by the end. Okay. Now, did you, Pat, did you include the little menu like this?
No.
Okay. Let me see if I can screen share. Now, this is not my best skill here, because I do have it, and this will make it even, it's hard to do it. Okay, wait. Hold on. You know why I don't think I'd ever be able to go back to teaching? I don't think I can handle the technology that you need. And like, were you guys teaching during COVID? That would have sent me over the edge. Yeah, yeah. Okay, can you see this? Wait, no. What did I do? I made it.
Enlarged it.
I am more. See what I mean? Here, wait. Now how do I enlarge it over here? Oh, geez. Just bear with me, I'm sorry.
That's good.
Right there, you could see? Can you guys see?
You can pinch it and make it bigger
I don't have, okay,
if they
there,
can't see it.
yes. Plus what I'll do is Pat, you can get this on boards and text it to them so they
can
can
do that.
have it, okay? So I just want to recap. So if you were looking for a skincare that's anti-aging, preventive, restorative, then, and you just wanted the mere basics, I was so organized when I started, and this is my situation all the time. Oh, here you go. The cleanser and the moisturizer, right? This would be you always want to use, even if your skin is oily, you always want to use a moisturizer that's meant for your skin type to keep your skin balanced. And it's always best to use a cleanser and a moisturizer within the same manufacturer because they are formulated to work together. So this is the basic Miracle Set. Then the basic Miracle Set plus the eye cream. Why am I missing the eye cream? Oh, here it is. I'm not missing it. That would be basic eye cream plus the eye cream. And that goes for 98. The basic goes for 60. This goes for 98. And it counts as 2 sets. I'll explain that later. And then the complete Miracle Set also has the day and the night. And that goes for 116. You save some money when you get it as a set. That also counts as 2 sets. And then there's the ultimate, which is the complete Miracle Set plus the eye cream, which goes for 150. And you save money there as a set. Counts as 3 sets. Now, I unfortunately, wait. Oh, here it is. This is the microdermabrasion set that you tried on your hand that you can try the next time you take a shower, after your cleanser, and before all the other steps, okay? And then we didn't really, oh yes, the multitask set is the satin lips. You can see it if I make it a little bit larger. Or maybe you guys have better eyes than I do. This here is the multitask set, which has the charcoal mask, the satin lip set, and a mask applicator, which I like because, do I have it here? I like it because you don't get your hands all dirty. And this it's like a silicone and it just comes off under running water. And then the Flawless Finish, we really didn't do the whole set. You just have the CC cream, but this is something that you could do on your follow-up or your second one is to play with creating a flawless finish, which, you know, people don't think that I am the age I am, and I thank you. And but when I put on the Flawless Finish, I look younger, even. Everybody does, because I don't know what it does. It has brighteners that lighten and so on. And then the Serum C that I was talking about, the Serum C and E would go with a skincare, like your basic skincare. So down here, if you had it in front of you, it'd be a little bit easier, but you're going to have to send them a text, Pat, so they can see it easier this way.
Let me see if I can try.
Do it now, you know, send them or email, however. But the specials are the Princess set is when you take any 4 sets. So for example, this counts as 3 sets. And if you took like Microderm or Serum C and E, that would be 4 sets. And then you get it for $199, which is saving money. It's saving money, and you get one of these a la carte items as free as a gift. And then the queen is when you get any 5 sets, and you're going to get a free travel roller bag, which I love because you can either, if you share a bathroom and you like to get your stuff organized off your vanity, but what I really love it for is organizing when I travel, hanging it on the back of the door because there's never enough vanity space in a hotel, and even organizing other things that are not cosmetics, but you can organize your toiletries there. And then you also get 1 free a la carte item. And then the Cadillac is 6 sets, and you get the travel roll-up bag plus 2 a la carte items. So let me just look at my notes and see if I what I would say if you had this in front of you, if you can see it, Sarah, Pat will send it to you.
I sent it already.
Oh, you're good. You're fast. But yeah, so you can look at it better. But what I've done is kind of reviewed all the different sets. And I just want you to think about, just to put this in perspective, if you think about like outfit in your closet that you got for a special occasion, and you think of like, all right, how much that outfit cost and the accessories that went with it, the shoes, the pocketbook, or the jewelry, and how much that all added up to. And then you think about like how often you wear it, right? Well, what's the first thing that people see when they meet you? It's your face, right? And so that's why skincare is the best investment that you can make in your appearance, because you can't throw away your old face and buy a new one. We could do that with our closet, but we can't do that with our face. So that's why I enjoy introducing women to these products and teaching them how to keep the face they have looking radiant and beautiful, so that they always feel confident and with the way they look in the mirror. So I just want to say thank you for letting me demonstrate with you guys. It was nice to be among teachers. You followed directions very well. And I'm going to stop sharing, actually. And what's going to happen is Pat is going to give you each a quick call. She'll just ask you, did you have fun? She's practicing this, so so take her call, okay? Did you have fun? Is there anything you'd like to get it tonight, or what can't you live without? And if there's nothing, that's fine. There's never any pressure. Just let her practice. And then if you'd like to book a follow-up with her, a second beauty experience, there's lots of different themes, but that will be also great practice for Pat. And you can get free stuff. Like you might want a whole bunch of stuff, but your pocketbook said, I can only get this stuff. Now at a second beauty experience, you can get free stuff or half price stuff. And then if there's any questions you have for Pat, you can ask her too there, okay? So Pat, I'm going to leave you with connecting with these 3 women. Who's the hostess with the most? Dana, you'll be last, okay? Because you're going to get
Hey, not
hostess.
too long. We teachers need to go to bed.
I know. So that means
Late
5
night. We weren't
minutes,
expecting this long. So
5
thank you,
minutes each.
the
Yes,
2 of
5
them too.
I know.
And I just had a quick question, just because we're all
Yes.
together. I know you shared a lot about the sets, and I appreciate we had a nice time and a lot of fun products, but if you were just interested, let's say, in a product from that set. I know, Pat, you've shown me books before. I still haven't gotten the new book. Could we all maybe possibly get a book so we could see prices and just, pick and choose certain things? And I know there's a lot more that Mary Kay offers than just this as well.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. And but let Pat know your thoughts on what we went over today. Okay.
No, totally, I get it. I just wanted to bring that
Yeah.
out because I know we're all together. So just
Yes.
something that,
Now,
yeah.
I don't know what books, hard copy books that Pat has in her possession, but there is if you don't, Pat, there's an e-catalog you could send them. Okay.
I think I sent Dana the e-catalog.
I have, yeah, I just wanted to put that out there and just in case.
Well, okay, so you can send it to Lisa and Rayanna too, if they want one, okay?
Alright.
And then it can, and well, I know you're on here, but Pat, another thought too is sending people your shopping app. That leads them right to your website. Okay, the shop. If not, I'll help you with that privately so we can let them go to bed. But yeah, just 5 minutes. If there's any more time needed, we'll wait till tomorrow because it is 8:20. You have little kids, and you do too, to put them to bed. And so I really appreciate you guys, and I thank you so much. And Pat, I'll be hanging out if you have to text me a quick question, but
Okay.
you just call them and knowing that those questions, just 1, 2, 3, and 5 minutes and on to the next person. Okay?
Alright,
And if you have books, you could bring them with you to school tomorrow. If you don't, you can email the e-cal.
I have one, I don't have, the most recent one, I only have one.
Okay, so then send them the e-catalog.
Okay.
Okay? Good?
Thanks, everyone.
Okay.
Thank
Thank
you.
you, everyone.
you.
And you make your list, Dana. You got hostess credit coming. So thank you, Lisa and Rayanna. You helped. Well, maybe you didn't know, but it only takes 2 people to get hostess credit. So yes.
Know that.
And because of you, Dana, Pat got to meet 2 new people, right? And got to introduce, even if she knows them from school, got to introduce Mary Kay to 2 new people. So have a good night, everybody.
Night.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank you.
you.